The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Snatch Up, Hertfordshire.
Welcome to the STEEZ. I'm Jezbot.
And I'm Timmy Taco.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you also. Let's get into another episode.
What have we got this week? I'm excited.
So much.
I
much.
can't wait.
Here it is. Last week or...
Yeah, probably last week.
Last Mythtery.
You said you were going to go and get a new mystery book.
And I didn't.
Oh, damn it.
But I'll read the very next myth or strange story.
What is a mystery, Tim?
A mystery is a coincidence, a...
history,
a...
mystery.
Why don't you just tell me?
It's a history, it's a mystery, it's a hearsay. Yep. It's fanciful tales.
It's strange stories.
So we decided to come up with something a little bit clever, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we call it a mystery.
Yeah. Good. So they're up to date. They know what's going on now.
Good.
On the 12th of December 1987, the Yugoslav newspaper agency carried the story of a farmer who slaughtered one of his cows and found a wallet inside its belly.
Okay, now hold on. It's a what country are we in?
We are in Yugoslavia.
Okay, and what was the newspaper's name? Like, was it
the Yugoslavian News Agency?
Is that the name?
Well,
that's very utilitarian, isn't it? I thought it would have been something like the potato farmers, or the cabbage corner.
Wow, that's an interesting take on it.
That's what I think.
Yeah, but so he's cut this cow open, similar to last week. How
another cow.
There was money in the cow last week.
Okay.
This cow's paying out too. I think it was a buffalo last week.
Buffalo, yes.
So they found 2,000 Yugoslav dinars.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, I don't say that often. That's why I'm stumbling through it.
That's fine.
Which is about 2,000 West German marks.
Which is about $1,600 Australian.
Yeah, because... Is that because I just told you to look that up?
Yeah.
And you knew straight away?
Uh-huh.
I think it's about 1,600 Australian.
Yep.
Not 6,000.
Did go to Berlin. Went to the Love Parade in 2001.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you don't pay attention, you will lose your group very quickly.
Ooh.
We started as 12. We ended as 2. Very quickly.
Yeah.
1 million people raving.
Wow.
Yes.
And what do? You just go from one end to the other, pretty much.
Yeah, you just walk towards the whatever, it's the Freedom Tower or some gates in Germany. I didn't really pay too much attention.
Okay, well there you go. So cut open a cow, get a payout.
Is that it?
That's it.
So there's just a cow with money in it?
Yeah, but how did it get the wallet in it? Why was there so much money in the wallet?
Because a cow will eat anything. It's like a goat,
I didn't know a cow ate anything. I thought it just ate grasses and hay.
Yeah, but if you're in the zone, you're eating a lot of grass, it's long grass, and you're a cow.
And you're like, oh, there's a wallet.
Well, you just don't even
what a
see
treat.
it. It's like,
okay, so
scoop it up.
Yeah, okay. Because they do have those hideous tongues.
Yeah, and then by the time it's halfway through it, before it realises, oh, wait, this isn't grass.
This is a wallet. Oh, I swallowed it.
Wait a minute. Paper money?
Apparently.
Stomach acids?
Do they have stomach acid? Or do they have something different because they've got the 2-stomach system?
Yeah.
The Dewey Decibel system.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a vet, or a scientist, or
a mathematician.
Qualified for this podcast in any way, shape, or form. But I would I'll pose a few questions. Yeah. Paper money in a gut.
Are these questions?
What's that all about?
Paper money, question mark. What's that all about? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could it survive? I don't know. Could you survive?
In a cow's stomach? No.
You got to get in the one that's full of the gold coins.
You've got to get in there first, and then to work out whether you can survive or not. So you don't really know. You might be able to survive. You just got to. You just got to do it.
I don't know.
No one does. That's the myth. That's the mystery of it all.
Sure is.
Okay. Goodbye.
I've lost that thread. And now reading from Jezbot's Diary, 1994, Sunday, 27th of March. It's not very interesting.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Well,
because we're as I said, we're whittling down to the final pages. So
yeah. When I'm getting sick of writing,
you're getting sick of it.
Stayed home all day and did homework, science, and a shitload of English. What a poet.
A shitload of English.
As this one, Mum wrote an essay for me. That was cool. Nothing else.
That was cool.
But what I didn't...
Not thanks.
Yeah, well, that was cool,
That
man.
was cool of you.
But what happens in the future, if we can flash forward...
And we can, quite easily.
Well, it wasn't she wrote the essay for me. Is that I had I had obviously shitloads of homework to do. They bombarded you, and then you're not learning anything.
No.
So I was, freaking out. Had the idea for the essay, but Mum helped me put it together.
Basically wrote it. Is what
she doesn't write sentences like it was a shitload of English.
Yeah, true.
And so the essay I wrote
was about
the teacher, my English teacher, who I really liked, Mrs. A, pulled me out of the classroom and said, basically accused me and said,
that she didn't say that was your best work.
She said it's awesome work, but I don't believe you wrote it. And I
did you memorize it? Had you read it?
I sat there, I wrote it. It was just like I said, and then how do I form this paragraph? And Mum was, we say it like this instead of saying it like that. I thought that's what it's supposed to be about.
It's called learning.
Yeah. So she called me out, and I basically went there. How very dare you?
If that's your real name.
Yeah. So yes, took myself home and
took yourself home, wagged.
I'm
wagging.
Well, I went home and told Mum, and she said, "How I've had it, dirty,
saying that I wrote your essay. How dare you?"
So Mum wrote a letter to her going, "How very dare you? My son has had nothing,
his entire life.
has nothing but respect for you. You're the only person that he likes in this school, and he's thinking about leaving." And she laid it on thick.
Okay.
And slipped that little puppy under the staff room door, and about 2 hours later, she's knocking on the classroom door, pulling me out of, let's say, science for
for the sake of the story.
Yeah, and in tears.
In tears?
In tears, saying,
"You're my best student ever. It's the best work you've ever done."
Don't go, I'm so sorry. It's just the writing, blah, blah, blah. Now flash forward another month. School assembly. And they're handing out...
For real?
And they're handing out awards.
You fucking bastard. You don't.
And sure enough,
Mrs. A.
Mrs.
A's class of 1994.
For outstanding essay writing.
Oh, shit.
This prize goes to... The only prize I ever won there, Tim.
Goes to Mary Trappett.
Jeremy Trappett.
Jeremy Trappett.
Yes. And
you
shook
won.
the hand. Yep, took the scroll, all the little.
And did you say when you got it, "I'll be taking that"?
Yes.
You're a bastard.
Thanks,
I like it though.
Mum.
It's good.
Yeah,
thanks for that.
It's a
Mum.
perfect crime.
It was a perfect crime. You didn't have to admit it till now. It's great.
I think 35 years is enough in between, or 30 years, or whatever it is. Or is it 20? Well, you do the math.
Yeah, you do it.
No, you do it.
Hi, I'm Rudolph Bernstein. Did you know the average human spends 1 hour a week in the bathroom every day? That's 145 hours in a lifetime. But not anymore. We cater for the businessman or woman on the run by surgically removing that pesky liver, kidney, and colon, leaving you free to cram more hours into your more important high-flying career. This is Brian. Since having my colon, liver, and kidney removed, I've never run late for an appointment. Now I'm Chief Executive Officer of the storage room I work in. Thanks a lot. Rudolph Bernstein. Thank you, Brian. We provide you with our extravagant 6 DVD instructional videos, narrated by yours truly. That's right, you can perform the surgery yourself and remove your colon, liver, and kidney relatively pain-free. But you have to act now. Don't let the natural process of human waste interrupt your busy day ever again. And for the first 100 callers, you'll receive the following: 2 clear tubes, a soldering iron, 1 pair of high-grade aluminum heavy-duty industrial clamps, and 1 pre-moistened towel as our gift to you. So don't flush your life away. Act now.
Welcome back to Community Concerns Concerning Community...
I'll stop you right there.
Yeah?
Well, I was thinking that we're basically saving community, but isn't that like what Batman does?
Pretty much, doesn't he?
So is it? Can we abbreviate this segment to could be called basically Batman?
Look, I mean, it goes against everything I believe in, but sure.
Okay, everything you believe in. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I thought that community concerns concerning community concerns was really catchy.
Okay. Well, you said it wrong, so... okay, well...
basically Batman.
Well, we could say basically Batman, or I can decide at the end if it's a basically Batman or if it's a community concern.
Okay, there you go.
So...
Well,
have
I've
you
got
something
one.
for
Yeah,
me?
I do.
Okay.
It was not like last night. Or maybe the night before. 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
The next door neighbour's dog it lives outside. It's never inside, even during this hideous wet weather we're having, Tim. It's always out there. But it's a good guard dog because it's yappy.
But it's a very small dog.
It's very small, and I'm
It's
sure
like a little foxy terrier kind of style dog.
I'm sure he's cold and lonely out there.
Mm-hmm.
My dogs are inside under about 15 blankets next
Warm
to
and sleeping.
next to the fireplace.
Right.
Now, I hear the dog barking. Dogs are barking.
Yep.
And then my dogs start going berserko, and that's not usually what happens at night time.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty chill. They must have heard.
It's 2 a.m.
It's 2 a.m. So they've heard something,
Okay.
and they're going batshit crazy. So I get up out of bed. Am I basically Batman?
I don't know yet.
Well, I got out of bed.
Well, you're basically Bruce Wayne at this stage because you're half naked, so you're not wearing your uniform or costume.
Yes. I did it more out of rage than to bust a burglar.
Okay.
Or dish out some vigilante justice, as I like to say. But I thought maybe there's someone in the driveway, so I did go out the back and
try to cut off the perpetrator.
Yeah. Well, it was more to scream at the neighbour's dog.
Oh, okay.
Tell him to shut up.
Right.
I do know his name. I won't say it on air, but I did shout at him pretty heavily.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got out of bed and I checked the neighbourhood. So is the dog barking a community concern, or am I basically Batman because I went out to check what's going on, and also stop all the dogs barking in the neighbourhood?
Oh, you stopped them all?
Well, I went out there.
Well, then you're basically Batman.
Shut up!
And they all shut up.
Yeah, they all stopped.
Wow,
Pretty
that's
quickly.
good power. It's basically Dr. Doolittle.
All right.
I would say.
Wrong franchise. Same.
Yeah, same universe.
Yeah, I guess.
Was he a superhero?
I think he might be right there, Tim. I
He
think
can
we can
talk to the animals.
I think we can rewrite Dr. Doolittle as a superhero.
Okay, and his superpower is shut up, and
well,
all dogs shut up.
well, imagine if you can summon all the birds. It'd be like that movie, The
And all the birds come to you. Yeah.
Bird, or that Hitchcock movie, The Birds. And you get all the birds to,
bird it up. What do
Bird
they
it
do?
up.
Fly.
But can Dr. Doolittle be a woman, for God's sakes?
Oh, in the reboot,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every Ghostbusters is a woman these days.
So is trans Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, it's like sympathy for all animals and all
genders and
Yeah.
however you identify.
You know where I was going with that.
So the Batman thing, though.
I think it is a community concern, dogs barking at night. More community concern that your neighbours are ones to leave a little dog out in the cold. I think that's the real issue here.
And will not get out of bed to stop the barking.
Yeah, why would you not do that? If you have to get up at 2 a.m. to say, shut up, as you say, why hasn't he done that 15 times?
I don't know. It is a community concern.
Have you ever heard him shut
I've never
up?
heard anyone say, stop barking, please.
Okay.
I'm always out there going, hey, buddy, hey, yeah, someone's here for you. G'day.
Hey, buddy. Through the fence.
I try to make friends with him through the fence so that when I go out there, he doesn't bark.
Okay, but to no avail?
No, he does. He doesn't bark at me, but he barks at my neighbour. We share a block.
Ah, the dual lock block.
The dual lock block, and he's getting barked at. The poor guy can't get in his car without getting barked at.
Well, that's a community concern right there. So maybe it is the dog
We did get the
barking.
letters saying, if your dog's barking, here's what to do. If
Here's
you have a
what to do.
complaint or so.
Pull its throat out.
Yeah.
Take the bark and cook it up with a bit of red or yellow. What'd you like? Green curry.
It's a,
Did you say that's what
yeah, I don't know. But look, it's a bit concerning for the community around me, i.e. my neighbours, because all of a sudden over 2 years, there's 4 dogs here within 3 houses. Lots of dogs, a high increase, and the dog population's gone up, Tim.
Sure has.
So I don't know.
I think it's a mix between you're basically Batman and it is a community concern. But please keep us posted with that.
And by the way, Batman can be a bat lady, can be a bat girl, can be a bat boy,
Bat person,
bat whatever.
I guess. Although it is Batman, but
there's Batgirl. And maybe it's Bruce Wayne just identifying as Batgirl. Sometimes he goes out as Batgirl, sometimes he goes out as Batboy. Man.
Who knows? Ask Alfred. He knows.
He knows everything.
He's laying out
He has
the
to
dress.
clean the sheets, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't usually do this, Tim, but I'm going to do a recommendation, a TV recommendation
TV show
of the week.
Well,
TV
does this
show.
mean now that you suggested I don't have to watch it?
You don't have to watch it.
Whenever I suggest it to you, you say, oh, no.
No,
You
fucking
got
watch
cops in it, and they got drug sales in it.
Everyone was telling me, watch The Sopranos, And
It's great.
And then all you see online is the bitching and the moaning about how they ended The Sopranos.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So what? So you want me to go in 6 years of my life watching these criminals and then be disappointed at the end? I don't think so. I've got a life to live
So
to be
go live it,
disappointed
goddammit.
with.
Yeah.
But this show is the you know that movie What We Do in the Shadows? There's a TV series, spin-off series, and it's called...
Is it a spin-off?
Yeah, it's a spin-off.
Okay.
And it's called What We Do in the
What
Shadows.
I do in the caves.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yep.
Um,
Matt Berry. There it is.
there it is.
There he is.
I don't know where you'll find it. I think you might have to illegally download it.
Mm-hmm.
Or pay for it. Who's doing that, though?
Have at it.
Have at it. I'm 3 episodes in. It's vampires. And that's
Vampires.
and that's something I definitely have never said before. Watch a vampire movie.
But comedy.
Very, very funny. Very
Yeah,
funny.
it is very good.
So that's a little recommendation. Jump on that. Another one you can get off Netflix. It's called The Black Godfather. And it's about this dude, I want to say Clarence...
Blackington.
Someone. But this dude, you got to watch this, man. It's the most connected person in the music, politics...
Politics.
everything, man. Like
It's got cops in it or drug trade in it.
No, it's not.
Okay. Oh.
So this guy signed up Bill Withers. He was the guy that signed up the Sugar Man.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Just connected with presidents, Tupac, Biggie. He knows everyone. He can get anything done. This dude is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Watch that shit. The
Okay.
Black Godfather.
A good recommendation of the week by Jezbot. No
Yeah.
snooze review.
I stayed awake the whole time.
Ah.
Mm.
You must have been wide. Well, we did it.
Is that the end, is it?
That's it. It's
Ah.
already over.
So soon.
Yeah. So join us next time when we do a long episode of the Escape Pods.
I can't wait. I'll be there.
I know you will.
Yep.
Can't do it without ya. Can't do it without the fans.
I can do it without you, though.